Hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome okay. Welcome back everyone to the first stream on my new PC. Let me real quick get rid of that music. Okay. Today we are going to be finishing up the town, and we do now have the 20 episodes challenge completed. So all we really have to do is wrap this build up, and then it will be done. So I'm excited to get doing that. So let me real quick take a look at what it is, everything that needs to actually get done, because I know I was placing these blocks because that's where the concrete powder is going to be going. Let me actually get something else I need that's over at my base. Okay. But again, today all I'm going to be really doing is wrapping up the town hall, not the town hall, but the town in itself. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. And also, since I am now on a actual PC and not some random uh it's not some random laptop, I am back to only having one monitor. So I am going to I'm not gonna be able to read y'all's messages as well as I used to, but that's okay because it won't take too long to, you know what, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna take too long. We might be able to get this done in a few hours. Hopefully before 10, but if we don't, then we'll just have to extend the stream, I guess. Okay, there's the books. Where's some feathers? I need feathers. Okay, I don't see any feathers. Do I have any in here? I need to make a new storage because this is a mess. Nothing here is organized. There we go. So let me put that book up. So first thing we have to do, let's see, what is it? I would say fix the gas station. Fix gas station. Then fill in the roads. Fill the roads. What else? Make builds ruined. Okay. So we got builds ruined, fix gas station, fill in the roads. Oh right. Connect town to lab. Is there anything else that I can think of? Let me think. Uh, hmm. I don't think so. I think that's just about everything that I can think of. I also need to get more rockets, but I think I should have enough. I should have enough. I am gonna grab a few things while I'm over here. So like gravel and dirt. We need to get that iron. That iron needs to be used. Not used, but put up. So let's see, can I find any more gravel? I thought I had more. Oh well, oh, here we go. Okay. I am really excited to get this build done. I've had this thing on to do for a long time. Oh, okay, there's some more. I don't have a whole lot of gravel, so later we might have to go AFK for gravel. I really hope not, but if we do end up having to, then that's just a well. We might just end up coming back to doing that later off stream, so we can actually get more stuff done. And I will be fighting the Wither once we update, so I am going to be excited to do that. And I already have a few projects I want to do in 1.14 that I'm really excited to do. And here's a lot of gravel. We should have enough. Let me actually get that. That's going to be very important. Okay. I will also be investing in new PC ports once I get the money, so don't worry too much about the noise, I guess. I mean, you can still worry about it, but like, I am going to look into getting more stuff for the PC, so that way it's not so loud, because holy moly, I can hear it. It's loud. I'm not seeing anything else. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get back to the town, because yeah, that's just like what's gonna be important. Maybe I should get some music. Um okay. Okay, here we go. I think I might work on the sidewalk first. Wait, no, because we still gotta put in. Okay. Okay. I guess we can just go ahead and get some of it put in over here then. That might be a good idea. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of iffy on what we could do right here, so we might come back to that. I don't know, maybe put cobblestone slabs, because they look pretty close to gravel. At least the best it can resemble, so yeah. Let me get all of this other stuff out of the way. So I guess this would apply to like roads. No, we don't want to do fortune because then we're not gonna get it back. Okay. Also, I did make a slight miscalculation with the tools when I mentioned I have mending a lot more mending tools. I do not got mending on the silk touch, sadly. I don't know how that slipped past me, but it did, so yikes. But can't really do nothing about it now, so yeah. But I'm really excited to get working on the projects I have in mind. And also, oh wait, yeah, move storage into build. So basically, if you've been watching the recent videos, we have a storage, temporary storage on over here, and here, like, give me a second, I'll show y'all. But it's basically just some chests that I placed down when I was demolishing it, and then over time we just kind of put stuff in it from other stuff. So it's over here. We gotta get these into one of the houses, but we're gonna do that last. Well, not last because, you know, yeah, we are going to do that after we get the buildings turned to rubble. Not literally, but yeah. Oh, hi Yadeli, how are you? I did not see that there. But yeah, this is kind of like what we're gonna be doing today, and I do think that's all I had to do for the sidewalk on this area. I know I got a lot more to do on other areas, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to do that, because that's gonna be a pain. So yeah, let me get actually let's just go ahead and get this filled up to the best we can. I mean, like, we don't really need to fill that, so we're gonna, y'all see nothing. That's good. I'm currently just getting some of the stuff finished up. I think the main part that's gonna take a long time is getting this road filled in, because over there we still got gaps where it's like holes, so we have to fill cobblestone underneath it, so when we place the concrete powder, none of the concrete powder falls down. And we still gotta fix up the gas station and a few other things to make things ruined. Okay, fun. Yeah. Fun, definitely. Time consuming, possibly. So, yeah. But I'm mainly just gonna focus on getting like the key aspects of this build done, and then like once it's all done, we're gonna update. But that's like all we're gonna be really doing for today's stream, so who knows, we might finish early. I hope we don't. I really hope we might end up spending more time streaming, but if we don't, then yeah, you know? But we only got like what, 4 things? 1, 2, yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5 things. Okay. So it's not a whole lot, but it's very time consuming aspects. So yeah. Yes. No, I know, trying to edit, because one thing I have a I had a big problem with the last video was obviously the massive watermark in the video. I did not know the watermark would be like that, and I am trying to switch video editors, but just about every video editor that I need for my skill, because at this point I don't need a beginner one, I need like a intermediate level. So trying to find one that's like either free or cheap is kind of hard, because the one I just used on the last video was trying to charge me like flipping, I think, $54 for the yearly plan, but for it was saying like $4 and some $4.17 for like the monthly payment, but when I went to go get that, it was like, nope, you can only do yearly plan. And then it was also naming that something else, like a security to like something like, I'm like, insurance, I think, something like that. So it was a little bit of a pain. I'm kind of upset about that. Like, I wouldn't really mind using it if I could have just made the watermark smaller, you know, made it like a little square. But no, they had to take up like flipping half of the bottom screen. Like, bro. Yes, it was it was not fun. I did not like that. But at least once I get this done, because I know one thing, I want to make an iron factory, not farm, but like a actual like an iron factory. So that's something I'm really looking forward to making. But the problem with that is that that's gonna take a lot of time. So yeah, but it's okay, because I still need to, we can still do, I think what might end up happening is that we might have an increase in live streams, especially since school is almost over for me. Hi Nayeli, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Since school's almost over, I will probably be doing more live streams and having more videos to do. So that's gonna be fun. So I'm really excited for that. And then hmm. Hello, how do you say that? I don't know. Naud. I'm gonna just say that Naud. I'm probably saying that very wrongly, and that's like the last part of the name. But, anyways, I'm gonna be excited to update because one, we're gonna finally have access to mending, which is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have protection, unbreaking, fortune, silk touch. Those are like some of the basic enchantments that I really want to work on getting, and I also want to work on making them all 1 emerald trades. Since it is gonna be 1.14, I actually can do that because in 1.14, you know, the update that made villagers like pretty much. My day was good. How was yours? How's yours? How's everyone's day going? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, how is everyone's day going? Okay. Oh, I missed a block. That's not good. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a pain in the butt to fix the terrain around it. Now that I'm thinking about it. Thanks, I made it. I referenced the skin I'm wearing after my uh profile picture, so that was fun. There's a little fun projects. I think I actually spent like a few days. I know like when I actually made this one, it only took me like a few hours, but like I did do some research on pancake skins. But I could never find one that I liked, so I just made my own. But I'm gonna be so happy to get mending on this, cause like, bro, Silk Touch is such a game changer. So not having Silk Touch is a pain. Not Silk Touch, mending, yeah. I have it on my fortune pickaxe though, which is good. I should probably empty out my inventory because I don't need so much gravel in my inventory right now. I don't know. I don't think there are pink swords, but you could probably get a mod for that. Or like a retexture it. Like just go into the files and the texture files of a sword and then go over and make it pink. I don't know. What's up? No, I'm me. What's up? But yeah, uh, getting a pink sword in Minecraft is fairly. No, not really. I mean, it's just so far been like my forever world, so it hasn't really been given a name quite yet, and the storyline of the world isn't really like solid. Like, there's no set storyline for it. So, although I know there's gonna definitely be war and chaos in it, I know that much. Although I haven't like really gone out into detail as far as like whether if there's gonna be factions. I've actually, yeah, there's gonna be factions and stuff, but I haven't thought about like the names of the cities, the people and stuff. So yeah, but I am going to be happy to get more live streaming done once school is over. So actually tomorrow I might be turning in my, I don't know, not might be, but I will be turning in my stuff for school tomorrow. So that could also be very much my last day. I don't know. Because I mean, like, there's really no point in going to school if if you're not really doing much. Like, if you're pretty much doing nothing, like you're only there for attendance, there's really no reason to go. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know what. Oh, I did not notice that. I don't really know what we're gonna do back here. I was gonna add more houses, but yeah, I'm not doing that. I do not need more headaches. Oh, that's not good. Um, okay, let's just call it the pay bill. um, that's funny, but I don't think that would really set into the futuristic scheme of the world. Yeah, yellow flowers. Yeah, I think they're called dandelions in the game. I might be wrong. I know that's sunflowers, but then there's like two different types of yellow flowers, at least for 1.13.2. I think there are more yellow flowers in the newer versions, but yeah. Okay, then we don't need to clear that section out. We just need to clear this one out. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit laggy. Okay. But I am going to be working more towards the factory side, because right now this area is just kind of like, I only have a little bit of storage for like stuff like iron, diamonds, gold, emeralds, that stuff. And then there's some storage, not storage, but that's about it. And eventually there will be villagers. I do actually have a few villagers over in a road underground. So, yeah. But I will be moving them to the town hall once we get to 1.14. Although first I'm gonna do is get them infected, then cure them, infect them again, and just get them down to like 1 emerald, 1... Wait, no, we can't do that. We have to lock them to trade, right? Okay. So then I guess what we would do is... Hello, J-Rip. Um... Yeah, sadly though, berries and stuff is not gonna be in the, well, maybe. Maybe in the end. Because the overworld's like futuristic, so possibly the end, I don't know. Not the nether, because the nether's gonna be like modern. So. But we got a lot to do. Oh, I don't know about mermaids. I've never really built anything mermaidish. I'm doing good, J-Rip. Just been working on this build and also like, oh, well, I had such a bad headache when I was working on this. But yeah. Or maybe hybrids. Yeah, I'm gonna live. Yes, mermaids and holy moly. That's a lot of text. Um, yeah, maybe. I'll have to look into mermaids and stuff, but again, that's gonna be kind of hard to fit into the theme of the world. I could possibly try something like that in the end, but that would not fit in the nether or the overworld. Thanks. I currently just have my browser open and it's making that noise. And I currently do not know any music that I could play that would not get me copyrighted on YouTube, so, well, I think I know a few songs, but I'm not really trying to go through all of that right now. Well, I am gonna be having this world put up on my Patreon, and also, I'm gonna be getting it on my Discord, and then like the first download, because the first download is gonna be in 1.14. That's gonna be the first free download. So yeah, I will probably be uploading. YouTube has a library inside Creator Studios, the clock tower. Yeah, yeah, I do know that. I do need to actually look into YouTube Studios with the creator thing, but I also do not have time, so maybe what we can do during one stream is just do like a where I just sit here and try to find good music to play that won't get me copyrighted. Maybe you can do that. Maybe in the I don't think next stream. Maybe possibly the next stream, I don't know. Really just depends on what's going on. So, but yeah, the clock tower is designed after the remake. Well, it's designed after a specific clock tower I made for a remake. It's the Batman Arkham Asylum. That I think that specific one is from the Arkham Mansion. So but I mean, I don't know if that stuff would look good in the end, but you know, I mean, there's gonna be a free download once we update in my Discord, so if there's anything y'all would like want to add, y'all could just get the download from there. Yikes. Let's not fall down. Bye, Nayeli. Have fun with whatever you gotta do in life. Bye bye. Okay. What else? I think, yeah, this port's gonna take so long. But the road's gonna look so good. It's gonna look good. Because we're gonna have like patches of dirt, pods of coarse dirt, so. Bye bye. Oh, flip. Then that means we have to do this. Okay. Oh, my hand's getting falling asleep. Flip. Oh. It's only been like what? Like 30 minutes or something like that? Oh well. At least this build is gonna finally get done. So, that's gonna be fun. Let me actually check the gas station won't take long, so I think I'm gonna wait to do that till after I get the roads done. Or at least not the roads done, because I still have to like go back and pretty much just make that bigger and fix we're not fixed, but add a roof. So I'm gonna have to go back and fix that before I do the road, so that way none of the concrete powder gets converted, because that's what happened when I was doing the ceiling for the gas station pumps, or what's supposed to simulate that. I'll have to go back and add more detail to do that, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, there we go. Now we just have to fill that in. Yeah, this is, that's gonna take a good bit of time that I don't want to do, but well, good thing we have a bunch of shulker boxes of cobblestone. That's why I love my stone factory so much, although I will be making another one. I think I already mentioned it in a past live stream, but I'm thinking about making another factory for stone, except it's gonna be very laggy, I think, because it's gonna have 2 cobblestone generators instead of 1. This is so that way it can have like max output of both cobblestone and stone. So, and it's gonna be a little bit bigger. I don't know. We could either do we either might do 2 or 4. I feel like if we do 4, we could definitely get a lot more. But the problem would be is that there's a few things we would obviously have to fix. Like, you would have to go back and, first of all, we would have to see how good this PC can even use that form, or use it just one. I mean, if we can use like 4, by all means, I'm gonna do it. Like, have 4 cobblestone generators, that would be insane. But if we can't, then that's gonna be a bummer. Okay, 2, 3. I mean, over here doesn't really matter, so. Okay, let's finish this road up. I think this road's gonna be like, I don't know. I know some of these roads are gonna be pretty easy to fill with cobblestone, so that way the concrete powder doesn't fall through. But once we get it all placed down, the concrete powder is gonna be so easy to place. This is not gonna be falling down. So I'm gonna be happy to get that done. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Oh, nope. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. This room. At least y'all did not have to watch some of the more pain-aching stuff with this, because there's like 2 areas, or maybe it's just that one big area over there, but it took so long. I think it took me at least like 2 hours before I finally got it done. Maybe an hour and a half at the most. So I don't know, it just felt like it took forever. Okay, time to fill. Oh, time to make these lines. I think at like maybe 9, I might take a short break to get me a drink. I don't know. I am a little bit thirsty, so maybe after we get at least one thing, I might real quick go get me a drink. So like some milk. So, oh, there's iron. Iron is. Do we really need iron though? I mean, like, we're not gonna use it for the rest of the. Actually, no, we still gotta go use on that. I don't know. Because I'm not gonna build the iron farm in this area. Oh, my hand keeps trying to fall asleep. Ah, flip. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I only have to use it for... I only have to use iron for the town hall, because there's like a little bit of the town hall I didn't get. But other than that, like, it shouldn't take that long. Oh, I also just realized I might not even have enough black concrete powder for the road. I have a lot of it, but I mean, I don't know if that's going to be exactly enough. Now that I'm thinking about it. I might have to do a few AFK sessions. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, let's get rid of that block. Okay. Why is this not making any sound? Oh, that's why. Let's actually turn that down. That is a little bit loud. Okay, there we go. I was wondering where that sound, why there was no sound. Felt kind of quiet. What? Yeah, we're almost done with this part, which is good. I need to get more cobbles. I think this might be enough. Okay, yeah, I should have enough to get this done. Oh yeah, I definitely am. Okay. I was about to say, let's go get more cobblestone so we can finish this, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, I'll have enough. So yeah, but over here where I was talking about the villagers, they're just currently like digged into a little hole over there. I did get also the villagers from over here moved out, and I got that flattened out, so no more villager. Well, just like one villager down here, but that's for breeding, and trying to get him up out of the ground, just get him in here would be a pain. So yeah, we're keeping the villagers in there. That's also why I'm currently having it on peaceful mode, because I don't want them getting killed or turned into zombie villagers, because that's just gonna be a pain to get them uninfected. And I need to get more black concrete powder. Where's my... Okay, there it is. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be enough to finish this outline over here. I did realize that some of the outline was a little bit messed up, but that's okay. But like, this is the part that's gonna take... Oh, okay. That's gonna take like forever. Is just filling this all in so that the concrete powder doesn't actually fall down. That's the main part that's gonna take forever. So, yeah. And also, we don't have shaders anymore. I did not get the shade. I did not get Optifine on this yet. I don't have it. So, sunset. Yes. Sunset. So yeah. So sadly no pretty visuals until I can get Optifine back on this, which it literally won't even take that long. But again, I just want to focus on getting this done. Because this has been on my to-do list for like so long now. Yeah. Maybe actually what we could do is we could make like turn this area back into like backyards for them. Like just making an area where like the backyard for the housing. So yeah. We could probably do that. Okay. Oh, that's why it's so laggy. Flipping Spotify is open. Why is Spotify? Why is Spotify open? Okay. Sunset. Yes. Okay. Okay, bet. So this part actually isn't gonna take too long to get rid of. Let me actually turn down blocks. Because blocks is a little bit loud. That's the sound for blocks. That is a tiny bit loud, and considering I keep trying to like lean back a little bit, so it does make it a little bit hard to hear me speaking when I do that, because it gets a little bit quieter on my end. So yeah, I am gonna be looking to invest in a new microphone, so I will be working on that. But until then, I'm just kind of stuck with this. I think I do have noise suppression on. I don't know how good it is though. But yeah. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear the PC running though. So yeah. But anyways, one thing I'm gonna be trying to get more built in is spaceships. I want to get a lot more spaceships, and especially big spaceships. I want ones that's like that can fit maybe a village inside of it. So that's the type of spaceships I want to kind of get building. So oh, Sid, Sonny, there's a cat outside my door. Okay, here we go. This is like another, it's kind of deep. It's not as deep as the other port that I did off camera. So yeah, I'll have to go back and show y'all how deep that port was. But it did take a little bit of time, but I am happy I did get that done, because yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot that I still have to do, even off camera. And there most likely will be stuff I will have to do after stream that's gonna be off camera before I can update. So actually, let's do that end to that end. So yeah, you probably will have to get more cobblestone though. But I am happy with how this town did come out, especially since it is my first town in survival, like my first ever town. So I've never built anything like this. Let's go ahead. Okay. Okay, there we go. got another row filled out. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, watch. Yeah, there's a good possibility this video, not video, but this live stream might not even be allowed on YouTube because of background noise. I don't know. I highly doubt that, but well, if it happens, it happens. I don't really care. But at least I am finally getting to the end of this build. Oh flip, I just realized because I don't have Optifine that the glass is gonna have that. Oh no. No. I don't like that. I don't like that. No. Flip, let me place that there. I wonder why it looks so dark for y'all on the stream. Because for me it's like very bright. Maybe it's just because of the brightness of my monitor? Probably. Or no, I think it's because of the gamma. I think that's like the same thing though, so. Oh well. I'll just have to see if I can find like a mod when I update to 1.14 that can fix that. Because man, it's dark. I mean, I know it's definitely like not dark, but if like I was to go into a cave, it would be very dark. So, yeah. Where even is the moon? I'm just not realizing that. Okay. Oh, so it's about to be daytime. Okay. Okay, that port doesn't really need support. Not support, but like. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get more cobblestone. Oh, flip. Oh well. I'm gonna have to get more cobblestone after this. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it now. So that way I can actually just get it done and not have to come back like a block later. I do like some of the houses I built though. They're nice. My favorite one was the house back there. Oh wait, yeah, we probably actually might do that instead. We could make it a little bit random, but then also at the same time, like, okay, yeah. I was thinking about like the dirt patches into the road. And I was like, you know what? We could probably use a mixture between TNT and it just being player made. Like just random. So I don't know. I know some areas are definitely gonna be a little bit more ruined. I'm mainly excited to just to blow up the town hall, and I do have to spawn proof it, but I think I might wait till 1.14, and I'm pretty sure that is when you can actually shear sheep from a dispenser, which is gonna be amazing. Because I have been waiting so long to be able to do that and haven't been able to do that. And now I finally also have like access to the jungle stuff, and I know where a jungle is, so I might be visiting a jungle in when we get to 1.14 so I can have access to bamboo. I think that's when Bamboo was added, was 1.14. I might be wrong. But yeah, like 1.14 is just, so far it's been my favorite update since I've started playing on this world. Because man, villagers are such a pain. At least for me. I don't know, they're probably not a pain for people who's played Minecraft more than me. I know I only started playing in like 1.8 when like Xbox 360 edition basically, which is like about 1.7, 1.8 Minecraft, I think. So people who's been playing since like before then probably, actually no, because I don't even think villager. Basically, just whenever people had like actual villagers, and even then when I started playing, I was like about 8 years old. So yeah, I really wasn't playing like I am now. I was just blowing stuff up. I actually had no like reason to play survival. I was just playing to have fun. So yeah. But yeah. Okay. We are almost done with this section though, which is gonna be fun. Because I think this is the last section that is gonna be a pain in the butt to actually get prepared to fill. So but anyways, I am gonna have to work on a few more designs for factories. So right now the only real factory design I have is like that cobblestone / stone factory, so yeah, not exactly the best. Well, I'd say it's okay, but yeah. Finally something easy. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. I mean, minus this port, but I mean, we got this port, so let me just pop some water down. I do not want to hear that sound. That's gonna be too much. And we need more cobblestone. I'm thinking about putting the villagers in this brick one. I really like that one. That's so far been my favorite one I've made. So we'll probably have the villagers in that for until we get them put up. Oh, what? Why did I just hear a villager? Wait, isn't there a guy over here? Yeah, I know there's a guy somewhere underneath this building. I don't know where, so he's already where he needs to be. So he got lucky. Oh, you know, he's like the building next over, so he's close though. He's not where he needs to be, but he's close. And then I was going to make a concrete converter, but yeah, no concrete converter. I did not want to have to build that because the design I have wasn't really that good. So, and TNT kind of works a little bit funny. So, yeah. Okay, bet we get more. We're still not even close, but at least we'll be done soon. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I do know it would take us a while to get this done. I'm saying at least 2 to 3 hours maybe. But this port is like what would take the most. Well, actually no, because we still gotta go back and destroy the buildings a little bit. So we do have to get cobwebs, signs, glass panes, slabs, stairs, blocks, force. Okay, yeah. So those. Now that I'm thinking about it, this would probably be the second most tedious thing. It's definitely gonna take a long time. This would like be I don't know. It's either first or second place with the amount of time it's gonna take. So, ouch, my elbow. Okay, we gotta do that area, but I don't think this area's... Yeah, this is the area I was talking about, though, that was taking the longest. So. And then that's... Okay. Yeah, this area's not that big. And it's not that deep either, so it's not gonna take too much time to get done. Oh yeah, y'all can just see under here. Okay, yeah. But this area of the build is like very deep. Okay, I just one it was a lot deeper. Okay, well, it's still a lot more space than the one over there, so maybe that's just it. Maybe they're about the same depth, but in terms of what has more, it's this one. Ah, flip, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's... Okay. Right here. Yep. Mm-hmm. This area is gonna be so easy to get done. It's gonna be nice not having to crouch. Okay, well, let's... I'm mainly doing this area real quick just because it's a little bit... not really deep, but like... it's not what I would want. Okay, now we can go back to this! Yay! Yay! But the town hall, I really like it. It came out pretty well. I mean, that's not the design I made in the testing world, and I'm kind of going back and forth whether or not I like the design in the testing world better. I think I like it a little bit better, but this is more cost effective. So, yeah, considering I can't really trade for quartz, or it's necessarily not too easy to get quartz in the nether, because you only get like 1 per block, just so, unless you have fortune, then you're good, but yeah. Oh flip, we're gonna have to get rid of that water. Oh well. We will need stone bricks for the bridge, but I think we'll be good on that. So I'm not too worried. But yeah, off camera I did actually get that filled in a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna fill that in. I might just fill that in with grass. So, I don't know. Okay. But I'm mainly gonna be I'm just very excited to get this done. Because I've been working on this for like, what, a month and a half? It feels like it's been at least 2 months. I don't know. I just know I've been working on this project for such a long time. Okay, I can... Okay, yeah, because it's... I do need to actually fix that. Make it look a little bit nicer. Because it's not nice, and I don't like that it's not nice. I don't like that it's not pretty. Oh, it's a sheep. Okay. I was wondering where that noise was coming from. Okay. So yeah, I don't know for my future videos if I'm gonna use the same editor. I mean, 56 bucks just to get rid of a watermark with some other features. Come on, like that's the basic plan. I would understand. Yes, cute sheep. But the sheep in the recent versions of Minecraft are a little bit cuter. So, especially the baby sheeps. Oh my god. But 56 bucks for like a basic editor plan? Like, come on. That's like too much. I would have understood, you know, if there was like, if it came with like some fancy rancy stuff, but it doesn't. That's what makes me mad, is that they're charging 56 bucks for like the basic stuff that us content creators should already have access to. So like, what the heck? But the good thing though about that is that I can technically afford it, so I'm not gonna get too mad about that. Because that's like, good thing is that that's like a yearly plan, which I am happy about, because it's like, oh, instead of having to pay, now 56 a month, like for an editor, that would have been outrageous, but yearly, that's something I can go with. So, I am happy that it is yearly, but that is strictly the only thing that actually makes me happy about the price, is that it is a yearly cost. I am going to look into Adobe Premiere, because if the price for Adobe Premiere is around that same price for like yearly, then like there's no point in me getting something that's like worse than Adobe Premiere. Like, why would I spend more, about the same money on something that might not be as good as something that's great? So yeah, let me see. I don't think there's anything. Actually, let me just real quick. Okay. This is why I love water in Minecraft, because it's just so easy to figure something like this out. Oh, bet. Okay. So, I have to go to my stone factory now that I'm realizing that. Let me just real quick. Okay, bet we can do something like that. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Okay. We'll just have to shorten this a little bit by 1 block. So, because I'm okay with that. Because again, I'm trying to make this like a decent bridge. Okay. There we go. So, we got the area underneath, and that's honestly what I love to see. I love to see that. Because... Hold up. Oh man. I love to see something like that because it stays connected with nature and the river, so you're not having to like go through flip. You don't have to go through like around town just to get by. So yay. Flip. Oh flip, why did I not think that water would... Okay. Yup. Okay. I mean that's not bad. I am happy about that, but then it kind of gets all wonky. So do I... Let me take a look at this. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, we could adjust this a little bit so that way it does kind of help stay aligned with it. At the same time, it gives like a little... So, I don't know. I don't know. We might not, we might. So, yeah. But, I think... Well, not think. Let me get... Okay, so I think all I really have left to do, at least for as far as other things... Oh, we should probably clean this up. I mean, it would be smarter to clean it up. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, it would be smarter to clean up that. Well, not that, but this. So that way, it's not, it doesn't look like... Okay. Not so good. I'll probably add a mixture of sand in the grass, I don't know, but... Oh, not this grass up here, like just the grass that's closer to the bottom. So, But anyways, I'm gonna get rid of this because this was like a border that I placed, so. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have to work on this area too now that I'm realizing it. Okay, well, at least this area is not gonna be too big. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty easy fix. Let me take a look. Do we add the sidewalk with the... Do I add the sidewalk there? I don't know. I'm not sure if I am. Hey, but I get more coal, so that's good. But other than that, I don't know. Oh, well, let me real quick, actually. Empty out my inventory. Then we're gonna get all of the stone together, and then we're gonna work on the bridge. Oh yeah, we need to work on that too. Okay. Okay. Yep. This. See, I knew we would be spending a good bit of time on this. Stone, 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 no stone. I need stone. Where's some stone? Okay, I don't think I have any more stone in the chest over here. I know. Oh, see, there's some stone. I know I have at least a little bit of stone in my inventory, but I don't think that's gonna be enough for what I'm gonna be building. Not building, but because I'm gonna be working on that bridge area. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna work on the rest of the sidewalk. Oh wait. Flip. Let me think, cause I think I'm gonna just start it like right here. And then oh, flip, yeah, because then all of that's gonna be exposed. Okay. Yeah, see, I knew it. Oh, I did not know it actually, but that's kind of like the rough, because we have to use that for the bottom of the bridge. So that way, no one just looks up and they just see a bunch of random blocks placed under it. That would not look pretty at all. So, yeah. I guess we don't really need these. But I am happy with how the town is coming along. It is looking a lot nicer than what it was before, but it's gonna look a lot nicer once we get everything else done. So I'm gonna go back, get the cobblestone. We're gonna come over here, finish up the I forgot what it's called. What am I calling it? The support, right? The support for the gravel for the sidewalk, and then yeah. Hello. Eh. Okay. It is too quiet. I might get the iron. Well, not might, but I am gonna get some iron. and make a trap door where the villagers that are currently inside the ground. Hola. Hello. Um. Yeah. Honestly, let's just do this. 2. Okay, and bam. Oh, flip, I just... Oh. Oh, no. No! Yeah, it is very quiet. I really need to get a flip. What I really need to do is like, yeah, cause I don't know, cause that music it's good, but at the same time it's like making it like known that it's very quiet in here, so I don't know. I'll have to go look over at this one over here. Oh, I just did that. What? Huh? What? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, and the rest of that should actually be pretty easy. So, yeah, man, that. Oh. Collect up this fallen. Yeah, okay. I'll have to take a look at that. So thank you for letting me know. Although I feel bad because I don't have the money for an editor, that's the problem. That's like the main problem I have right now is I don't really make any money from YouTube at the moment, so I'm kind of wanting to hold off on getting myself an editor, because like, you know, what's the point in me getting an editor if I can't pay them? Okay. Let me see. I don't think there's any actual. Do I add a sidewalk over here though? I mean, there's not. There's actually kind of is some space, so we'll just go ahead and do it. It won't take too long. So, yeah. Yeah, I got my phone muted at the moment, so I can't really. I'm not getting any messages. I probably am getting messages. I just have my phone on mute because I don't want it to interrupt stream. Not we should, but I think I do have stone bricks back at base though. So, yeah. still it's, I don't know if I'm gonna really like it or if I'm gonna hate it making that tower destroyed. I don't know. Oh, there's another villager in this area. I hear him. What I might end up actually doing is that I'm gonna name all of these villagers. They can be the original families of this town that survived. And then what we could probably do. You need to get rid of some of these trees, and I don't have any flint and steel on me. Okay, where is this guy? Oh, flip. Why did I not think about that? Oh! I forgot you were over here. Okay, we're gonna name you... Oh. Okay, not that bad. Although you do have chainmail armor, so we might keep you for that. Okay, so this is just gonna be Okay. That's good. That means it won't take too much time. And eventually that stuff is gonna fade out, so I will have to keep an eye on that. I'm gonna actually just get rid of it. That's a liability. Okay. I guess just over here now. Like, at this point we're just doing like the bits that aren't gonna like small areas now, because we've gotten just about almost all of the areas done with at least filling them out, so yeah. Ouch. And then over here. I think we might name him Fred. I don't know why. The name Fred comes to mind when I look at him. Let me actually... Because you're the only villager that seems to like to move. So... we're gonna just keep you right there. We're probably... Actually, no, not probably, but we're gonna have to put a trap door over here now. So that way we can actually be able to get him. And know where he is, too. Okay, I think that's all of the filling. I have to... Wait, nope. Man. At least this part's easy. This is like the most easiest filling job ever. That's gonna be up here. It's a good thing we have white concrete though, because we're gonna be using that a lot. Flip, I need more cobblestone. But it does appear that we are about in that final stretch. So, we are getting close to actually placing down the concrete powder and stuff. But that would also mean that before we do that, we would have to work on the gas station, which I don't know how I'm gonna want to build that. I don't know how I'm gonna want to have the roof looking like. Okay. It's a cow. Moo. Okay. Okay, this bit's about to be very easy. Although again, it's very time consuming. It does the... Okay, no it doesn't, so we'll have to... We might do that. I don't know, I think I might just put coarse dirt around it. So that we head onto his gravel. So... There are so many villagers. Okay, this cow is in the way. Moo. Yes, the cow's gonna moo. Ah. Can you please politely get out of the way? Thank you. Okay. My head is. Okay. I just had to take my headphones off for a quick sec. Okay. I think that's about all of the everything I have to place down before we go ahead and start placing. Let me real quick actually do a quick workaround. Nope, we still gotta do that bridge. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. So, a flip. Did I miss a block over here? Yes, a flip. Wrong button. I missed a few blocks over here. Which is not good. And now it's done. Okay. Flip. Okay. Let me get that. Bring that over into here, and then we're just gonna... I think actually 2 shulker boxes would be more than enough. But I'm gonna get 2 shulker boxes worth just to have it. Just to have it, yeah. But after this, my world will most likely start to increase in days after we update to 1.14, because I'm gonna be doing a lot more AFKing at my farms. So There's some over there. What this? Okay, there's some more stone. More stone, more stone. That's good. Okay, we might actually end up not even having to go to my... Yeah, I don't think I have to go to... Oh, more stone. I don't think I am going to have to go to the stone farm. I think that's more than enough stone bricks, but just to be safe, I want to get some more. Oh, jeez. Oh. Here we go. Jackpot. More stone. Yeah, see, I knew I had a lot of stone. I think a lot of that is actually from when I was working on mining that mountain. I probably am gonna work more on that, but probably not anytime soon. Because I want to work on forms and stuff, but probably sometime when I go to work on that area again. Because I mainly don't really want to work on that area right now. I just kind of, like, in broad sense, like, anytime soon. I don't think I'm going to be working on it. Okay, why is that so loud? Ambient. Okay, I don't know why that's so loud. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's so much better. I do not know why it is flipping screaming at me. Okay. That's nice. Let Damien place that. I'm just gonna be happy to finally have all of this stuff done. But the main factors I want to build when we go to 1.14, one is gonna be an iron factory. I think that's very obvious. I use a lot of iron in my testing world, and I want to use it a lot in my survival world, but I can't because getting iron isn't really fun. Well, not fun, but as simple as it would be, and I'm not really trying to be one of those YouTube gurus who just spend like 50 hours, 50, 100, 200 hours mining for one resource. Like, no, I'm not trying to do that. So I'm just gonna make my life easier and make a farm. Although I know not a lot of Minecraft gurus, if they do go for a resource, they usually have a farm for it, although sometimes they don't. Okay. Flip. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. And then now we just have to cover this up. And then I think right now all we literally have to do is just, okay, yeah, this is gonna be cool. Ow, what? That was my foot. Man down. Okay. I think I might do actually. One day I might get 7 Days to Die. Cause I technically do have it, but the problem is that it's on my PS4, and anyone who's ever played 7 Days to Die would know that 7 Days to Die PS4 edition is like not up to date. So, yeah. But I mainly just really want to get this done, man. We're almost done. This is like the main point of it. Was just it's gonna be this. Well, main point of it is like the road, which this does count towards the road, but the road is separated into like 3 ports. One port is like the foundation. Another port is like the bridge foundation, which it's different because it's like two different types of foundations. So, because I'm having to the regular foundation, it's like, oh, okay, I can use any block, but bridge foundation is like, oh, I have to use only this specific block. So, yeah. And then we obviously have the road to place on top of the foundation, so that way the concrete powder does not fall through. So, yeah. Okay, and it is almost about done though. I mean, after we get the bridge done, all we will have to do is add on the road. I see. Yes, you do see. I'm taking that off. That's annoying me. Silk touch. Yes, that's what we want. I flip. We want silk touch. I want silk touch. Okay, nice. Hopefully, I am pretty sure I built this right, so we actually might have more that's not gonna be seen than there is. Yep, that's good. Okay, bet. I flip. And then, do I have any stone? No, I do not. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with it. I think the only horde port is, not horde port actually. Let me check. No, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, everything is relatively easy. It's just gonna be very time consuming. Like this whole town build, it is time consuming. Very, which is why I made it on, I'm building it with peaceful mode on. It's because I don't need 300 creepers or whatever blowing that up. That is a no-no for me. That's a no-no. Like, imagine spending like countless hours on a build just for it to blow up. Like, obviously, I don't mind if it's this build, all of these builds, once it's done, because, you know, I can rebuild it to make it look like it's blown up, but, like, while I'm actively trying to build it, that's what is gonna get me messed up, because then it's like, okay, now I have to, like, pretty much tear down that entire section, so that way I know I built it right. A lot of these builds over here that were actually just like freehand styled. I didn't really build them in creative mode on my testing world beforehand. So I think this building, I had like a rough sketch idea in the testing world, but I didn't actually have it fully built. Same. I don't even think I did that for the church, actually. I think I just restyled that one too. I think I partially built the bank and the testing world. But that's about it for other buildings. So, yeah. Oh, well, I don't need any more brick. So, that's about everything that I think needs a foundation. Let me fly up real quick. Fly up and then proceeds to not hit the electron. Come on. Yeah, everything looks like, it's ready to be turned into a road or a sidewalk. So that's good. I mean, the only part that I need to work on is this section back here, but I think I want to wait till I get everything else done, because then that way I can just like focus on pushing it back and then gradually going into bringing that into the laboratory. So I might do that, but I'm gonna real quick go get me a drink. I am thirsty. So I'm gonna be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. I am finally back from the break and I got me something to drink. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I think that we should probably do, at least as far as getting the build done, let me actually look. So, fill in the roads. I guess what we can do real quick is move all of this storage into the building. So let's go ahead and get that done, because that's gonna be so much easier and simpler. I know I said I was gonna do this like last. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna just get all of these chests and then we're gonna come back and we're going to get all of these put up. This is a lot. Okay. Holy moly. Okay, there goes my frame rates. Where am I trapped myself in here. Okay. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's... Actually, no, not in that building, because that building is... Okay. There we go. Now, time to empty out my inventory into here. And get... Because that's going to be like another thing done that we really needed to get done. Oh, oh, my frame rates. Oh, oh, oh yeah. That's a very laggy process. Yeah, you can definitely tell it is laggy. Okay. But at least this actually won't take a whole lot of time. Okay, never mind. It might. There's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Well, at least it won't take as long as the other stuff, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy we're getting it done. That's like the main factor here, let's be honest. The main factor is that we're getting it done. But like it's another thing that's getting crossed off the list. So, yeah. And then I do... Oh, wait, yeah, right. I just remembered. That once we get into 1.14, we'll also probably be making a new storage area, too. Okay. That's actually gonna be cool. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how I want to store my stuff, whether if I want it to be alphabetical or if I wanted to do it by color. So, like... Be like, hey, if you're red, you're gonna go in this chest, or if like you're a brown color, so like wood or whatever, you know. Or I could just do it by material. I might do that instead. Do it based off of material. That would probably be better. So Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna be happy to get off of this stuff. I think at least 4. I know at least definitely 2. 2. This is like a lot more than 2, but like probably about 4 chests were probably full. Oh, Iron Boris. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to make more, but well, I'm obviously gonna need to make more, but I won't need to make a whole lot, which is gonna be good. Nope. And then I'm gonna be so happy to get moss I was about to say carpet, like carpet. Right, what the heck? My Englishing is not Englishing. I'm gonna just be happy to have this done. Okay. You know, at least I'm doing another live stream because I am just now realizing that it has been a good bit since I have done a live stream. I have been very busy, so yeah. At least now, if I ever need something, I can just come back here and look through the countless chests. So, yeah. Wait, I wonder. Yeah, I think you can, cause yeah, it's the same thing, you know, it's armor. So, I don't know. Can you pit, what's it called? They're not really new, but like I forgot the name. Trims, armor trims, yeah. I think you can pit armor trims on. No. Did that stuff despawn? Oh, that sucks. No. Oh well. We live and we learn. I should have just done one chest at a time, not flipping all. Because that would have taken too much time. I completely forgot about that. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and get this stuff. Put up. Okay. Wait. Okay. I know there's probably a lot of stuff in there that I probably needed, but I probably won't not prob don't, but like I most likely don't remember all of not yet. Jeez, why can I not speak English all of a sudden? I don't remember all of the items that were in there. So, yeah. But at least we're gonna finally get this patched up, which is gonna be awesome. And then that's also like another thing crossed off our list. So, another win. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's awesome. Okay. So we got move storage. We got that. Uh, fix the gas station. That's gonna be next. Wait, do I even have the terracotta for that? I think I had a little bit left over at least. I know I have terracotta, but do I have orange and yellow? I don't think I don't th that might have despawned. No. Okay. Well, I guess here we go. We're gonna use more terracotta to do that. But before I do, I'm going to first let me get it. Let me find it. Let's just grab a stack of that. Okay, we're gonna use this to kind of like help with finding out how much exactly we'll need. You'll see how I'm gonna do that, so yeah. Wait, do we have any gravel? I don't have any gravel on me. That sucks. Okay, I would say maybe... I mean, this is Minecraft, so... Okay, so this is gonna just again help me with finding out how much cobblestone, not cobblestone, but how much terracotta we're gonna need for that. Because what we're gonna do is we are going to, first of all, put the cobblestone up, then we're gonna mine that. That's gonna tell me how much exactly, no, because we could maybe get it, no. We're gonna need a little bit. So. Let me go ahead and put that up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna mine the cobblestone, right? Then we're gonna mine the excess terracotta. And then once we get that done, then we get to the fun part. So yeah. Okay, and that is all of it. So how much do we need? 23, 15, and then we have 15 left over. Okay, that's good. 15. So we just need to... I think 8 would be a good enough, right? Oh, but that actually put us exactly on it. We need orange terracotta, so I think orange tulips are a thing in 1.13. I might be wrong. I know we got yellow. The yellow is just right there. Wait. I might have forgotten how to get orange dye. How do we get that? Orange and not orange, yellow and red. Okay. Where's my yellow dye? There's my yellow, and I need my red dye. Okay, and we have a poppy here. Okay. And there we go. There we go. We got a... Now we can get the orange terracotta that I need. Yeah, there is a... There it is. Let's... Nope, I don't need that. Oh, nope, I just need one. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually make this... Oh, we got 2 people watching stream. Nice. And then we're gonna have to... Actually, we should probably get the stone slabs. Well... Yeah, let's get some stone slabs real quick. That would be smarter. So, yeah. And then stone slabs. Get some stone slabs. There's my stone slabs. I think I might have... Oh wait, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did use them all. And okay. Well, I guess back over here we go. To get some stone. I don't know exactly how much stone slabs I'm gonna need, so... Let's just get a good amount. I think that's enough. If it's... Actually, no. That is still a very low amount. So let's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, that's definitely enough. So, yeah. Time to turn these into some stone slabs. That's definitely enough. Okay. Now, as far as the roof goes, I don't know what we're gonna do. What we could do is maybe do like dark oak slabs. You could possibly do that. But I don't know. Yeah, so, but there should be enough terracotta. If I build this correctly, that's... Yay! We fixed the gas station. That's like the main point. That's what I meant by fix the gas station, is just by making that a little bit bigger. So, and what we are also gonna have to come back through here and turn this, not turn this, but yeah, we're gonna have to replace all of this with concrete powder. So yeah, but the good thing is that if there's, because we have this here, that does show us that we do have like space and stuff under there. So yay, yay. Okay. But yeah, we do need to actually... I think I'm gonna just do a dark oak roof, though. Like a dark oak ceiling. So, that's what I might do. So, yeah. Dark oak. Dark oak. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Door coke? Okay. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Hopefully it is. Hopefully. So, yeah. But we do have so much to do. I flip. We do have a lot to do for this world, and I got so many big plans. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be cool. Oh, flip. No. We don't need that, we need this. I'll flip. Yay! Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need more. We're gonna need so much. I think at least one tree would give us enough slabs, though. But the reason why I'm placing the slabs like this is that way I can actually place stuff on the ceiling. Because one thing I have done way too often is I'll have slabs for the ceiling, but then because of how I build the ceiling, I have to do some wonky stuff. Because, you know, it's a top half slab and not a bottom half. So, that's what does kind of suck. And we didn't even need to spend too much terracotta on that, so that's gonna be nice. But man, I'm gonna be so happy once I get into newer versions of Minecraft and I can have access to mud. I don't remember what version of Minecraft mud is in. I think it's like 1.19. 1.19, 1.20, one of the two. So I might be wrong though. I haven't really studied it. Like some of the stuff I've actually gone back and had to wait, what the heck? I've had to look it up several times and I've talked about it a lot, so I'm gonna remember it. But other things not so much. This has what, silk touch? Oh, okay, bet we're gonna use this. I want to use this block. Yay, we're finally using that. We finally have a use for that block. You'll see why I want that block though. So, yeah. But let's go ahead and finish up the gas station. I am happy we are finally getting the gas station done. And oh yeah, that's definitely enough slabs. And there is an actual reason why there's no windows in the back. That's because that's where the villagers are gonna be. And because that's where they're gonna be, I just don't see any reason why to place windows there if they're gonna get covered up on the inside. You know, like, no point. So, do I have any string? You got some string. Okay. Flip! Oh, okay, there's. Oh, we don't even need string for that. We just need iron, which we have, and that. We have some wood. We have a little bit. Not a whole lot. But we can always just mine the tree down, so. Okay, that's gonna be good to know. Okie-dokie. Okay. That's awesome. Now I know I have enough slabs for this. let's just go ahead and get this. Okay, yeah. I think it's gonna be awesome that the inside of this building will no longer be getting rained on, so I think the owners of this establishment is gonna be happy. Okay, that's gonna be this is gonna be almost done in a sec. See, I knew I had enough. I knew one tree would be enough, and that's awesome. No, I didn't actually know, I just guessed. And we are finally done with that. That's awesome. I'm gonna go back and get that acacia. Ouch. Gotta turn this into sticks. Do I have any sticks? No, okay. And we're gonna get some wood. Not wood, iron. Yeah, the stream might actually end up being a little bit longer than I thought it would be. Let's get over here. Okay. And y'all are about to see as to why I collected the red mushroom blocks. There's a very good reason why. So, looking at them, the first thing I thought, especially since I am working the gas station, I thought, you know what? It would probably be a good idea if we had a way to give them fuel. How am I gonna place them though? I guess we could place them like that. And then bam. And bam. Bam. And bam. There we go. Okay. That's cool. Now that people can actually get gas from the gas station, you know. Okay. Let's get our book and quill. Fill gas station. Connect to town. To lab. Make a build to fill on roads. Okay, then I guess the only thing now we have to do is make the I'm gonna do again. I want to do the roads last, at least filling them in, cause just in case I have to build up and stuff. So yeah, I am going to need to get some shields. So let me. Okay, well, we got spruce leaves there, so that's good. I think I. Yeah, let's real quick go back to my base. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some signs. I can get shears over here, but I need signs, cobwebs, glass, just a bunch of the stuff you would typically need. I think I still have some sand left over. I think I still have some sand. Either sand or glass. Either way, I'm gonna need both. So. Oh, nice. We got a good amount of cacti. And then let me real quick. Okay, there's those signs. There's a reason why I'm collecting the dirt. A very good reason. Okay. More signs. I'm not seeing any more. That. Ah, my ear. Okay. Might sound a little bit different right now, guys, because I kinda do, kinda don't. My earbud, not earbud, headphones is like halfway off. Okay, more signs, awesome. But not exactly what I need. Do I want soul sand? I don't think I'm gonna need it, so no. Oh flip, I completely forgot about looking for string too. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot of... Because I need gravel. I know I got some gravel over at the build, but I still would like to make sure I can get... Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and collect all of the string that I do have, because that's gonna be very useful, and you'll see why in a sec once I get... Oh, did I just see some string? No. Okay. I'm just being blind. Okay. I'm not seeing any more string over here. Let me get some bone meal. Find some at least. Yeah, let me not say get some, because I don't know where half of the stuff in my storage is, so yeah. Oh, well, there's shears right there, so that's good. Wait, you can just get bone meal from bones, so let's just do that. And not back, but time to go to the mob farm because we need string. It is almost 10. I might end off stream at like 10:15, 10:20. So that way it gives me enough time to get any extra stuff done. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, that most likely that there would still be stuff I would have to do, and it would have to be off camera, so. Oh man, do I not have any more stream? Like, I know it's been a good bit since I've last. Oh, that's good. That is very good. Flip, can you not get that's not good. I don't like that. Okay, well, I could have sworn you could get cobwebs from them, but I guess not. Oh, we got some iron though. Well, I guess what we're just gonna have to do is go. No, because we don't really. We'd have to find a mine shaft. Because I don't think there's gonna be any string left in the stronghold. Because I blew up just about the whole thing. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Guess we'll have to just make do with what we have. Let's get that gravel and make some coarse dirt. I think that's gonna be enough. I don't want to waste any more on that. Where's the TNT? That's... I guess I don't have it. No, I know I have flint. But I'm pretty sure I got it despawned. Okay. Well, Flip, I'm just... Ah, man, that sucks. Okay. There we go. Let's just do that. And time to make things look ruined. I have to recollect some of this. I do want to actually make this area around here though, like a custom spruce forest. So maybe I'll look into that one day. Is custom trees. I've made a few custom trees in the past before, but they typically don't turn out too well. So okay. Oh, okay, that's a good bit. Let's just go ahead and make this thing look ruined. I guess I don't really want to use that. We can use that. Not that. Oh, okay. Nice. Now, what I'm gonna do here. And let me get some coarse dirt around here. Probably get no, we can't do that. Yeah, I mean that right here doesn't matter too much, does it? Okay. I guess right there would be as good enough. I don't know. Let me actually find a way up here. Okay. Oh, and more. Here we go. Okay. I like that. It's not too bad. Cause again, I don't really like that I use quartz for this build because again, like I don't know why. Like I mean, also you probably will notice that all like just about a lot of these builds are gonna be roughly around the same. So, yeah. Let me get back inside. Oh, it's already 9:40. Jeez. Oh, okay. Let me definitely fix this. Whoa. That definitely blew up a lot more than I thought it would. Okay. I guess all we can really do around this area is just make it look more like it's actually been blown up in this area. I mean, and then obviously I am gonna have to put a wall back here so that when it's not like obvious I didn't do the interior, which means I will have to do it to at least some extent of an interior, but that's okay. Oh, I really don't like I'm gonna have to blow this one up. This one's my favorite. So, I guess we can just come up here then. Oh, that didn't do a whole lot. Okay. Okay, now it should do a little bit more damage. Okay, not as much as I would like, but I mean, let's just yeah, I'm gonna just do this. Ouch. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. And I need to bring this back over here. I just now realized that I picked up some. And now what we have to do is bring it up. Okay. I think that's... I like... Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then... Yeah, this one's kind of plain, so I think this is actually gonna give it justice to be a bit broken. I'll flip. Okay. And then, maybe I can let that burn a little bit while I real quick, like, yeah, just let it burn. Get that over there. There's a good reason why I'm doing that. You'll see. Ooh, wait, I do need door coke. I'll be right back. I need door coke. I just realized I don't have any in my inventory. That's not good. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna need right now. I probably will get more later, but right now I'm kind of in a hurry not to let the whole thing burn down. So, yeah. Ah, flip. Why? You're not supposed to be burning this much. Why can I not reach it? Okay, so that burned a little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. Okay. And I think that's okay. I like that. I definitely knew that was there. I definitely. Okay, so this one would actually be better. Yo, what's up? How are you? How's your day going? What's up? How you been? Cool. Good. I'm just working on this build, to try and get it done because I really want to update my game. Thanks. And that would go right. Okay. I think that looks good enough. How many houses we got left? We got 3 houses. Okay. Not bad. I'm just gonna put that right there. Get some ground damage a little bit. Oh yes. I still don't know why I put gravel in here. I mean, like, yeah. Okay. Let me get that set up. Okay. I guess I don't really have much for this area. Okay. That's... Okay, that's not bad. Hopefully it... Oh right, yeah, I need to put in some spruce logs. Make it look a little bit more unique. to touch it off, let's just put... Okay. That's not bad. I think this one I'm gonna just burn it a little bit. I got some spruce, so I don't want to let it get out of control this time. Okay, that's... Whoa, what? How did it... What? Nope, nope, no, no. I don't like this. You're not supposed to be Why are you burning this much? Stop burning! Holy flip. I cannot see. Oh, flip. Yeah. Why do I make my houses so flammable? I don't know why. Bruh. Stop burning! Okay, that definitely got out of hand way too quickly. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not gonna try and repair it. I mean, all I can really do is something like this. I keep grabbing the wrong block. Because we don't want it to make it look like it's been... Like, we want to make it look like it's been damaged a lot. And then... Obviously, we have to apply gravity to this board. So we gotta get rid of that block. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, definitely looks ruined, I can tell you that. Okay. Holy smokes, it's already 9:59? Flip. Yeah, so much is gonna have to get done on, not on, but off camera, so. Holy moly. Holy moly, holy moly. This is gonna be the last building that we will probably do on stream. I know I said I would stream to like about 10, 15, 10, 25, but yeah. Oh flip, I don't even have any sheet. I need to get some more. Ugh. Okay. We also need to get vines. I will definitely have to look into that, so. Okay, time to go finish this last building for the stream. The other buildings I'll have to do off camera, but I'm gonna be excited because the next video I will probably be updating, hopefully. Um, so yeah. Ah, flip. Oh, I didn't know this was in here. Okay, good thing I did come in here then. Okay. Now let's actually build this properly. So that way... Okay. And I think that's... gonna... Actually, no, let's not. I want to real quick add... because there's some roof damage there, but that's about it. So let's... actually no, there's really nothing I can add there. Oh, they're over here. I can definitely add some stuff. Now, let me get some... What is this? We need spruce. And then I'ma just get some cobblestone over in there just to make it like look better. Or stone would be okay too. Okay. But yeah, it's a little bit after the time I usually do finish up stream. So yeah. But that's that. Let me real quick. Nope, not that one. Oh, that looks so much better. Oh, I mean, we could do some foliage at the top of there, but other than that, this actually, I like it. I like it pretty good. Let me see what else we could. Oh no, oh, now we gotta make that longer. Oh well. So yeah, I think the rest of these, yeah, the rest of these buildings, I don't know what we're going to do about it. But just before we end stream, I guess I might as well also load this up. Let me get up here blown up a little bit more. There we go. So now we are actually work slowly but steadily now. A little bit, get more in some in the front. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be looking good. But I think, here, let me. Oh, bro, that's way too small. No. Okay. Get some more in the front. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I might go a little bit deeper with that. Like, oh flip. I lagged a little bit with that one, and accidentally placed an extra one. But, oh well, we'll just have to deal with it. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Well, now we can have a funny story about how that one's a little bit more destroyed than what it should be. But I am definitely going to pick up this concrete, because I never know when I need it. And, frankly, yeah, I'm not trying to... Yeah. And then, let's go up to the second floor. Flip. I just realized that. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. I think. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to do as far as making that look a little bit more destroyed. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, we could... Let's fix that. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Okay. Well, hope you're all having a wonderful night or day. I will be back with either a video or a stream. I don't know which one. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's live stream. Hope you have a wonderful day. And that's been Pancake. Bye-bye.